By God's creation, women are the only solely gifted people who can give birth to a baby. And by denying the choice that they have to deliver the baby, to raise them, they are not actually empowering women. They are only questioning their ability to raise a responsible citizen. If you bring it to them, this argument, I am sure they are going to have the second thought in their mind, what they are preaching and what they are questioning on the product. We are not actually protesting, we are only taking what's God's message to this group. The people who are going into the slaughterhouse, that's how I refer the Planned Parenthood. The name itself is totally wrong in my point of view, that Planned Parenthood, who are they to plan parenthood for the children whose parents were someone else? The Bible, Jeremiah 1:5, I have to read it from my notes because when I grew up, I didn't grow up in this country. And my language is not English as my first language. So the verses that I read in the Bible is in my mother tongue. So I have to paraphrase it. But this verse I don't want to paraphrase it. I want to read what exactly is there in the Bible. Jeremiah chapter 1, verse 5. Before I shaped you in the womb, I know all about you. Before you saw the light of the day, I had holy plans for you. A prophet to the nation, that's what I had in mind for you. That's what the Bible talks about the child. And when you stand up for the pro-life, you not only stand up for what is just and what is right, you stand up for the people who cannot speak for themselves. That tiny little child who is in the mother's womb, who cannot speak, who have not seen the world yet, and you are standing up for that child. And when we all go and pray in front of this slaughterhouse, and if you can turn one mother, one woman, a change of mind, that I'm going to keep my baby, I'm going to deliver, and I'm going to raise the child. It's worth for all these 40 days, even if it is just one person. Imagine, even if you are given not 40 days, 400 days, 4,000 days, can all of us, with all of our mighty power and the resources that we have in this year, can we create one life? That is not in our hands. That is the power of God. He creates a life and He knows when that you are going to be in this world. And that is the faith that we all should carry when we go and stand up and talk about the choices that they should make. And what they are doing is wrong, not just from the Bible, in moral and in the ability that they have, they are giving away their rights by going into that path. And that's why we are all here to stand up for what is just. And in short while now we are going to see the movie Blood Money, where you are going to see the witnesses and the people who share their personal experience. And I encourage all of you to do what you are doing and to be very proud of what you are doing. And I want to share one small story that I heard when I was growing up in our church. A preacher came to our city and he declared that I have faith. And I'm going to prove it to this world. And I'm going to prove it to all of you. So tomorrow morning come to my house and I'm going to show what faith means. Everybody gathered in front of his house and he got out of the house and said, "Thank you for all of you here and I'm going to show you how much faith that I have. And with all the faith that I have, I'm going to ask the tree which I planted on the right side of my lawn to be on the left side of the lawn tomorrow morning." And he prayed and he they left, and the next day morning they all showed up in half to see whether the tree moved. And the preacher came out and he saw the tree was still on the right hand side. First thing that came out of his mind, I knew it's not going to move. If your faith is like that, if you question your faith even before you pray for it, it's not going to happen. That's what is in Matthew 18:20 it says. If your faith, for those, if your faith you have like a mustard seed, you can ask this mountain to move and it will move. But if you subconsciously question your faith, like the preacher, I knew it's not going to move. It's not going to happen. So when you go and pray with your faith that it is going to change the people's life. And you are speaking for the unborn child to see the light of the day. And miracle happen. And today we know that there are 24 people who made the choice of not getting into that house and who walked away, deciding to keep the child. That is the power and victory for all of us. And it is not just because of our ability to go and stand, it's because God is with us. When 2 or 3 people gather in my name, I will be there with them. That is the verse that we have. And that is the confidence, and that is the faith that we should carry moving forward in this movement. And to enlighten the people and bring them and make them the choice that they should do for what is just and what is right. So thank you, and please enjoy your pizza while watching the movie. And at the end of the movie, we have Mr. Willie Johnson, who is our pastor, district governor of the Toastmaster International, and he will give us the motivational speech and closing remarks. Thank you.